The Met Gala is almost here, but don't expect to see Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds on the red carpet this year. Yep, the couple is skipping the event again. This time, it's all wrapped up in the ongoing legal scenario with Justin Baldoni. But to be fair, they had already resolved to sit this one out long before things got messy. So, since we won't get a fresh look from Blake this time, let's take a walk down memory lane and relive some of Lively's most iconic Met Gala moments, some of which have Ryan at her side. Blake first stepped onto the Met Gala carpet in 2008, back when she was still performing in Gossip Girl. And with the theme superheroes, fashion, and fantasy, she got the perfect chance to go all out. Instead, Blake played it safe in a black Ralph Lauren gown with a feathery skirt, gloves, and dazzling bracelets. But hey, no fashion mistakes here. Just a touch too boring for an event that's all about huge remarks. By 2009, she had clearly gotten the memo. Blake turned up in a beautiful electric blue Versace dress with exquisite beaded details and a thigh-high slit. This was elegance and drama, the perfect combo for the Model as Muse theme. Then in 2010, with the theme American Woman, fashioning a national identity, Blake switched things up with a short lapis blue Marchesa dress. It was flirty, playful, and definitely stuck out among the sea of floor-length gowns. But was it her most jaw-dropping Met look? Not precisely. 2011, however, it was a different story. Blake looked like an absolute goddess in an embroidered Chanel haute couture gown coupled with Christian Louboutin heels, the gray dress, the silver floral embellishments, and her freshly colored red hair. It was a great triumph. Then came 2013 and things grew brazen. The theme was punk anarchy to couture, and Blake embraced the edge with a strapless Gucci premier gown featuring a full feather and organza skirt. Paired with a smoky eye and sleek hair, she nailed the punk meets glam mood. By 2014, she had a new Met Gala date, her husband Ryan Reynolds. The two made their debut as a pair looking like old Hollywood royalty. Ryan kept things simple in a Gucci tux while Blake excelled in a blush Gucci premier gown with a gorgeous train. Even she confessed that the train was a problem on those legendary Met steps. But hey, fashion over function, right? Blake's 2016 presence still was an unexpected decision for the Monosex Machina theme. She chose a flowing Burberry gown with gorgeous flower accents. Gorgeous, yeah, but not really tech-inspired. Fun fact, she was pregnant with her second child at the time, but hadn't publicized it yet. Guess Blake brought a clandestine +1 to the party. It's the best approach to get what you desire all the time. Than a year is the type of behavior that often earns relationships the whirlwind romance tag. But for the longtime buddies, it simply didn't make sense to wait any longer. The crucial thing for Lively was the fact that she'd never known anything like the friendship she shared with Reynolds. "I knew he would always be my best mate." While not necessarily intended, the Hitman's Bodyguard star concedes that their friend's original tactic has served them well. "I think the ideal strategy to create a relationship is to start as friends. It also doesn't hurt to be exceptionally well matched." Both have spoken about the ambition to emulate their enormous families. Reynolds was the last of 4 boys, Lively the youngest of 5. Ryan, who's been frank about his poor connection with his father, has indicated he'd happily produce 9 daughters with Blake. Predicting her hubby would be a terrific father, the A Simple Favor actress joked about spitting forth a litter. As they began putting together their baseball team-sized kids, they doubled down on their demand for privacy. At their farmhouse estate, they can taste the confections Lively cooks up in the kitchen her husband has dubbed the Blakery, explore antique shops, and provide their girls the bucolic childhood of their dreams. Ryan had a great, ordinary upbringing, and we want our kids to enjoy the same typical life that we did. Lively is characterized of living around 90 minutes north of NYC. They don't ever want to rob their girls of what they have. Now shifting gears a bit, what do you think about this duo? And of course, of all of Blake's Met Gala ensembles, which one stands out do you think about this duo? And of course, of all of Blake's Met Gala costumes, which one stands out to you the most? Let me know your opinions in the comments below.